I've got to bring something up. We have to mention this, Wrighty, because there was an article. Beth Mead was interviewed this week and she was asked about the lack of diversity in the England women's team, and she described it as completely coincidental. Were you disappointed when you read that?
I'm very, very fond of Beth. And, yeah, it was a bit disappointing seeing it, but I called Beth. I spoke to Beth. We had a great chat. And obviously what we said was to stay between us. But the fact is that I feel it was a massive moment of reflection and learning for her. And it's something that, when we look at it, it's another moment for us and everybody around it to see this for what it is, the problem. It's a systemic problem, and we just deal with it in incidents. So that's what we need to really start thinking about, is the systemic problem.
Eni, can you describe to us why it is that it's not coincidental that we're seeing this?
Yeah, it's not coincidental, and you know, Wright is correct. It's clumsy language from Beth.
That's all.
But it's not a Beth problem. You know, it's a systemic problem. It's a problem for me that is about recruitment. It's about recruitment practices. It's about making sure that, you know, we are widening the pool of players for Serena Weigmann to choose from, for the younger age to choose from, for the academies to choose from. You know, I work in recruitment. If you want to build a diverse team, you can do that, but you have to start from where you're looking. You've got to go wider. And the talent's there. The talent is absolutely there. But I think the FA really need to sit down and go, right, do we build centres in certain areas? We've got so much data now. Where is the talent? You know, let the data lead us to see where the talent is, and just change our practices a little bit, because I think with the professionalisation of the game, it's maybe excluded a little bit. The inclusion's not there. We just got to change it a little bit.
It's not a new conversation neither. It feels like we're always starting from scratch with this. Because the Premier League they've given the FA money. They've just issued, 60 new girls emerging talent centres licences across the country. So hopefully we'll see improvement with that. But there's still a lot of resources and energy that goes into racism in the men's game. And what you want to see is, and that is in all aspects, like players, fans, coach development. And what you want is the same energy and resources in the women's game. That's all it needs. That's what I think needs to happen.
OK, thank you both.